only to converge in the gym upon awakening. Fabulously peculiar.
Don't dull that dazzling inner spark!
Forgive me if I suggest this to be less than ideal, but to spend the rest of our natural lives confined in a place like this. So if I understand this correctly, to make it out of this place were to kill.
Oh, hey, there's the man of the...
I doubt any of us would kill in front of witnesses. That is to say, under present circumstances, safety in numbers would seem to hold true. No, some useful information was gleaned from our joint effort. And that we'll be here for a while. Adapt, I suppose.
What?
These aren't such bad arrangements.
So we just suck it up, get used to being prisoners?
In the game of survival, neither the strongest nor smartest have the advantage, but rather those most willing and able to adapt, the most pliable. You will note in the rules a designated curfew. Observe. Think about it, my dears. Given this predicament, the dark hours will be especially hard on our nerves as it is. The tiniest sound will persuade us of foulness afoot. Now, needless to say, this restriction must be self-imposed. Its only means of enforcement will be...
You might say they march...
Sure, that'll work like a charm. Do you ever listen to yourself?
Look, whoever it is, I won't judge. In other words, to go free, we must commit the perfect crime.
Good.
The girl was warned, not least of all by me. Those who cannot adapt are quickly swept away on the tide of their own obsolescence. In short, good riddance. Ah, this could prove useful. Apparently the room she was found in wasn't her own. Where would they get the idea the door was locked? Were they not aware that the two had switched rooms? And why be there if they did? No need to throw our hands in the air, Yasuhiro. The devil is in the details. I urge you all to focus.
Now that I think about it...
Yes, but the note clearly says to come to her room. So there we have it then, don't we? She wasn't in her...
Turn that frown upside down, Naegi. We'll get out of here if we work together, I'm...
And in this scenario, the prize is life itself, but only for one of us. I would expect no less from the heir to an elite conglomerate like the Togami Corporation. The world must look different to you. Serving me this swill was a culinary slap in the face. Henceforth, my royal milk tea will be simmered in milk and not just slopped into a cup.
That's a lot of work.
Don't make it again, you corpulent bootlicker!
Maybe she rendezvoused with someone.
If they met up here, then where's her bag?
In the bloodstains we found on the carpet. I think it's safe to assume the crime was committed right there in the girl's loft. You were privy to Fukawa's secret and hoped to pin your crime to her other persona. How, pray
Why? What?
So the lure of escape wasn't enough. The mastermind will pull whatever strings he can to pit us against... I was careless.
What cretin did this to you?
It was rather odd. Whoever it was went to great lengths to hide their face, and struck me with that.
Justice Hammer #1?
Yamada's in grave danger. The person who did this to me kidnapped him. He's not being cute, trust me.
Is that a camera?
Yes, I found it in the game room. Look.
Look at what?
It's all right, I wasn't injured. I saw Justice Robo make a dash for the physics lab. Yes, I think that's the best course of action.
Like I'm gonna puke.
Deep breaths, dear. Here, let's get you to the ladies' room, shall we? Naegi, please, find the others and tell them Yamada's dead.
Celestia!
It's so ghoulish. We're going to die. Picked off one by one till there's no one. Exactly like they were.
Why would the killer have made off with Yamada's corpse? 2 murders within moments of each other.
What are you talking about?
Ishimaru's no longer among the living. We found him in the physics lab storage room.
So we gotta find them.
I believe we'd all appreciate it if the pair of you could rein in your callousness just a smidge. Granted, this has all the benchmarks of an open and shut case. However, I still think a thorough investigation is called for. However he got there, it's a good thing we found him alive. First-rate detective work, Kiri. Order, please. Much though it pains me to say so, further evidence has been uncovered. Highly suggestive items were found in your room. Together, these parts and blueprints speak for themselves. The soothsayer is without a doubt our murderer. If Hagakure's innocent, we've but one other choice. The only person who lacks an alibi for the time of the murders. And I'm afraid that's you, Kirigiri. You must be the perpetrator. The timing of the corpse announcement, for one. So Monokuma cut corners by making an ending on either body indicated movement. Nor is Yamada a good enough actor to have played By all means, what detail have I missed? All right, then which hammer had the honor of dealing the fatal blow to Yamada? Speaking of things set in a panic, try to think clearly, Naegi darling. What about this photo? Whatever did I do to make you want to paint me as the villain in all this?
Because even for a feeble-minded jackass, you couldn't be more sorely mistaken!
Are you deaf as you are thick?
Yamada invoked the killer's friggin' name as he drew his final breath.
Why must you make it so difficult?
Damn it! Yasuhiro Hagakure is the murderer! Shut up! You know nothing, you hear me? Nothing! How dare you accuse me of sharing a ludicrous name like Yasuhiro with that troll! I should throttle you! Gladly, but I expect you to give me your full undivided attention! My real name is Celestia Ludenberg! Unless you've got proof otherwise, you can crawl back into the reeking cesspool from whence you came!
You've lost. Dear, oh dear. That string of words takes me back. Haven't heard them in a while. Roll the dice, and like that, it's over. What purpose would it serve to be a sore loser? The house does always have the advantage. If only the disgusting tub of lard would have kept his pie hole shut. A damn shame. Mark my words, this is the last time I'll put my faith in another human being.
I see. So you stole Alter Ego from the locker room to spur him on?
Oh yes, worked like a charm. I'm sorry, I took this in issue. No, that's not true. The fact is he raised a hand to me and I surrendered. Love leaves one vulnerable to all sorts of foolishness, I suppose.
And all that
That
noise.
was bullshit! You idiots don't know the first thing about desperate! I'd have mowed down all of you to get out of this Roman holiday!
You see, the grandest of dreams was within my reach, and the things I stooped to, everything but the shirt off my back was gambled away trying to make that dream a reality. Then Monokuma unveils his mountain of cash, and all I could think was jackpot. So close I could almost taste it. Such a tragedy. Why must dreams tease us so mercilessly? Oh, I imagine deep down I'm absolutely paralyzed with fear, but there again you have my talent. I'm so good at deceiving everyone else, deceiving myself is child's play. In a previous life, best of luck, though I know it's hollow coming from me. Maybe dreams aren't so merciless, but no, now is a cruel time for epiphanies. Farewell, everyone. In another life, perhaps we'll meet again.